Alright, hello, and welcome to part 24, wow, I can't talk, 26 of Let's Play Case Closed, the Meropolis Investigation. Now, after going back and redoing the commentary for part 25, because it wasn't there, I'm finally back to show you the end of the game. Thank God. Oh God, I've been waiting. So, we have all the clues, we've finished the clue chain, and we've said there's one piece of missing evidence, or one missing thing. The motive. Yeah, I think. Anyway. So, go to floor 11, and it's time to go to Moore's office. Hopefully. If I'm wrong, we'll find out. Yep, it's cutscene time. Hey, look.
Move!
Ooh. Feisty, feisty.
Mr. Chase.
You're not
Epic
getting
music
away.
time. I'm just gonna pause for like 5 seconds. Okay. Epic song. Running.
Mr. Moore?
Little kid running for rescue. He got his head smashed in. Oh my God! Automatic moving, and he's just pacing around.
Mr. Moore, you alright?
I'm fine. But more importantly, go tell everyone that Mr. Chase is on the loose.
Epic music. Of course. This is so common. This happens a lot.
Hey, wasn't that Amy's
Yay
voice?
for Pluto.
Amy!
Yay for Conan. No, I don't like Conan as much as I like Jimmy. Running, running, running. Oh shit.
Don't come near me. If you do, I'll take this kid's
Well. How the hell did they all get there?
Conan!
Don't worry about it. I'll give her back after I escape
Jesus
safely.
Christ, man, you're insane.
What do we do, Conan? He's holding Amy
Yeah, we know.
hostage.
Well, there's only one thing we can
Chase
do,
him.
right? You mean go and rescue her?
First, we need to predict the enemy's movement and devise our tactic.
Dad,
Come on, Mitch, you're the smart one.
Mr. Chase said he was kidnapping Amy to help him escape. But as long as the moving walkway shutter can't be opened, there's no way to get out of here.
And that means he has only one choice. He's waiting for someone to come and assist him.
Mr. Chase probably contacted someone on the outside to come and help him escape by boat or helicopter.
That bastard.
Well, until then, wouldn't he be hiding somewhere in the Meropolis?
That's right.
Then us guys should go and search places where he might be hiding.
Yeah, let's go, George.
All right.
Hey, you guys, wait! Me and Conan and Rachel will go find that hiding spot. You two stay in your room with Katrina.
What? But a member of the Junior Detective League was
Oh, sorry for
kidnapped.
kicking the thing.
How come we have to wait?
Because it's dangerous, of course.
Dot. Owned.
Conan, Rachel, let's go.
And no, you don't have a Rachel AI following you. Now we don't even get epic music. Come on! Okay, so I know where he goes, and I could just cheat and go that way, but if you're gonna do this the real way, you're gonna go and talk to everybody. Running down the stairs. Which means you obviously go down these stairs. You can trace his path. All the way down. Now, I'm just gonna talk to this kid. Why do you have to run down the stairs in such a hurry? Meaning you're going downstairs again. Hi, Emily, what are you doing here? Went down the stairs. Proves I'm innocent. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, where's the nearest AI? There's Keith. Downstairs, taking aim at the real killer. What is going on? So we just went down the stairs again. I think we have to go to floor 6, and I don't think there's a floor 7, so this is... No, there's a floor 7. Talk to you. Bonus running down the stairs, holding on to a little girl. Did you not notice the knife? Now... Oh my God, every time. Wasn't that him coming down the stairs? Ow. He was headed for the 4th floor. And I'm sorry for the background noise. Yay for my recording studio being located near a garage. Not fun. And now it's closing. Talk to the little kid. Forceful at the hand. Must have been a kidnapping. Hi. Towards the balcony, meaning you go this way. Ugh, that's annoying. I'm sorry. No way, no time for an escape to the annex. You better not go anywhere while I just stand here and do absolutely nothing. Anyway, so we keep going. Let's talk to you. Running. Why was he doing that? The little girl was kidnapped. What should I do? He just jumped into the elevator. AKA, he went down to floor 1. I'm just gonna tell you right now, he went down to floor 1. I don't know what logic you would need to, deduce that, but he went down to floor 1. Talk. Definitely Mistress running down those stairs. And we have our slashed boats that we can't examine anymore. And the underground passage is where he went. Pass through here, so there must be a way. Blackout happened, the shuttle was broken. Now, I was stuck here. I thought, there has to be a way to open the shutter. I went everywhere. I talked to every AI I'd left here, because watch what happens. You go up to the shutter, right? You'd think, okay, maybe I'll just pry it open or some shit, or maybe there's a switch by it. The detection sucks. Look how far away I am from that. Anyway, so you just walk up.
It's no use. The shutter's been lowered and I can't go any further.
I thought, since that was the same line from Act 3, that my game was glitched and stopped playing. When, a few months ago, I actually started doing this LP before I finished the game, which is, terrible to do because I was hoping someone was going to tell me or leave you in suspense. But I was told it was so simple. Look left, press B. I think. Yep, there it is. You got a computer terminal. I really thought it was the one on floor 7. The one that you used to shut off the blackout. No, it's not. So, we get the same passwords, and if you can remember, it was Utako. Again, I don't know if this is a disc glitch or supposed to be a random blank silence. And now you have to run. The thing is automatically lowering, so you need to get on your skateboard. This is the only time in the game where you actually are required to use this thing, and not run into anything. And you can just barely make it. And now, we can run up these stairs and watch a lot of cutscenes. With a little bit of interaction. I'm not going to skip any cutscenes.
Wasn't I here a little while ago?
Something smells pretty fishy, don't you think? It must be locked from the inside.
So doesn't that mean someone's trying to hide
Gee,
in
I
there?
wonder.
All right, let's get in there.
Wait a second. If that's what you want to do, then
Hell
leave it
yeah.
up to me.
Maybe it's time for Rachel's super powerful.
It'll be dangerous, so you two better stay back.
Wow.
Hi-ya!
Yeah. Every time I see Rachel's karate, it's so awesome.
Okay. It's a little terrifying that she can just bust down a door.
Don't come near me! This kid's life will be over if you get closer!
Amy, Dad!
Look, where'd the can come from? And look at the electricity by her shoes. Because he's just gonna sit there all day. So you click the A button, you point it at his right shoulder where Amy isn't, and click A. And punt! Terrible animation again. Epic music. I can't believe that works. Super powerful can kick. Kick the can. Can attack. Conan used can. It's super effective. Anyway. Yeah, I know.
really scared.
You're okay? My goodness, I'm so glad you're
Where are
safe.
Amy's parents? Where are Mitch's parents? Where are George's parents? Why don't they exist?
It looks like you don't have any injuries.
Even so, it's dangerous here. Rachel, take her back to her room quickly.
And what are you guys gonna do?
Until Mr. Moore gets here, I'm going to stay here and watch over him.
I'll go call Rachel's
You
dad.
couldn't just say Mr.
All
Moore.
right. Please don't do anything crazy, okay?
This gets weirder soon, believe me. Oh, god damn it. How did that hurt so much? Can is not that effective.
How are you, Mr. Chase?
You kids. How dare you?
And I would have gotten away with it too if not for you stupid kids and your stupid dog, and I probably got that quote wrong.
Huh.
I haven't
For
watched
your own
Scooby-Doo in
sake,
forever.
you better not think of doing any more funny stuff.
Funny. Oh look, it's everyone.
That's right,
Where the hell
Mr.
they all
Chase.
come from?
Chase, it's people like you that have absolutely no clue when to give up. Can someone like you, a self-proclaimed Rockefeller, resign themselves to admitting your crimes? Mr. Chase, you were being blackmailed by Ms. Rayburn and Mr. Ogre and paying them large sums of money, right? You went to such lengths because you had to hide some past secret. What was it?
Well, it was...
The answer to that lies in a newspaper article found on the ground at one of the crime scenes. Car drives off cliff. This article describes the death of Hisayasu Kurashige. Wasn't he a director in your company?
Owned.
Mr. Ogre, who was murdered, was also an employee at your company. Before we go further, wouldn't it be better if it came from your mouth, Mr. Chase?
Jack, please, just tell the truth.
Interesting music.
It's just as you've been saying. 12 years ago, I committed a crime.
No, I'm not skipping this. Hell no.
Back then, I was a sales manager, and I favored to become the next president. Kurashige worked here since the company began and was close to the president. We were rivals, and we both sought for the same position. In order to get rid of Kurashige, I recruited Ogre, who then worked in the accounting department, and Rayburn, a bar hostess I was familiar with. We created a false embezzlement scandal, in which Kurashige was taking money from the company and using it to buy things for Rayburn. In fact, it was Ogre who was embezzling the money. He and Rayburn split 20 million
I'm
yen.
not sure how much it's worth.
Kurashige then said he'd fight things in court. Ogre planned his murder and tampered with the brakes on his car. And as a result, Kurashige drove off a cliff. His wife also died in the accident. The president, who was Kurashige's old friend, never went public with the embezzlement scandal. For many months, the police investigated Kurashige's death, but they couldn't prove for sure that the brakes were tampered with. It was eventually ruled an accident. Much time passed after that.
And then, you rose to the rank of president of Amusement
Terrible name.
Incorporated.
But I never ordered Kurashige to be killed. Murder was something Ogre decided to do by himself. Around the world, I'm called the Rockefeller of our day. But I'm really just timid and cowardly. I'd never have the nerve to murder someone.
Flashback to 2 minutes ago and you had Amy by knife.
Not Kurashige or Rayburn or Ogre. I haven't killed anyone at all.
Then if you're not the murderer, why did you have to kidnap Amy and try to escape just now?
Silence.
Setting aside the question of whether or not you murdered anyone, you kidnapped a little girl. There's no way we can overlook that. As a key witness in the chain of murders in this failed kidnapping, Mr. Chase, I'm gonna hand you over to the police.
We're not done yet.
A patrol car is waiting for you across the shore. Will you come with me?
Objection!
You can't take him. He's not the murderer.
What?
The real killer is someone else. In fact, that person is here now.
Yes, I did just edit cornered music into that because it was totally necessary. Shut up. Wrap up the series. Initial victim. Miss Rayburn. Place other than the crime, the culprits, McQueen, drink, sleeping Allison, strangled, fell asleep, schizophrenia. Hit the body, launch car, carried to the pool. Discovered life with vice, Jamogus, gee, I wonder who to pick. Collapse in the Hall of Eyes. Asking the matter. Yes, this is how I read to myself. Middle of Mirage's underwater magic trick. Killer mistakenly thought Emily was a witness after she said that person. It can't be after Ogre's murder. Although Emily was actually suspecting Mr. Chase, the culprit misunderstood and decided she had to be silenced. Circumstantial evidence made it look like Linda committed the crime, but that was impossible. It resembled Linda was there at the scene. Right, just like with the maid outfit, the murderer dressed up as Linda. On top of that, the murderer was able to perform acrobatics on stage, together with Emily. Being such an elaborate crime, it made it harder to notice, so the killer dressed up as Linda and carried out a really devious crime. I was able to get some hand on some powerful physical evidence. That piece of evidence was... yeah, sorry for the cut there. Blonde wig and costume, which can be used for a magic show, hidden in the bushes. The killer used these as disguise. I can't talk anymore. Not just anybody can impersonate Linda. That's why it was definitely Mr. Chase. Perform acrobatics like Linda. Again, definitely Mr. Chase. That person, going to be a top gymnast. Also possess sleeping medicine. Knowledge about the Meropolis. Could use a laundry cart, steal the maid outfit, open the back door to the pool. That person knew the program of the magic show. Could have committed every crime. The murders that have occurred were the work of that person. It was an act of revenge for the incident that took place 12 years ago. To make them pay for a crime that they committed at that time, that person killed both Miss Rayburn and Mr. Ogre. Murdered then left a message to give notice to Mr. Chase, but something unexpected that occurred. I can't talk anymore. She thought Emily witnessed the crime, but it was actually a mistake. Emily was then murdered. Linda murder, but that person was unaware that Linda's unaware of the order, and having ruled out the false trail, the killer left behind, everything points to that person. Physical evidence. No explanation. The murderer is that person. God, that's terrible. Back to cutscenes.
Hey, you! I won't allow you to blurt out such ridiculous things.
Is he looking at Conan?
Once again, you're joking around. Mr. Moore, of course you know who the real killer is, right?
Huh?
You were going to make it a surprise ending, just like always, right?
Oh God.
A true master!
Shut up, CJ.
True master?
Detective Moore's great reasoning! Oh, I really want to hear it!
Who is it? Who's the real killer? Come on, tell us!
Sneak behind and it's time. Yes, the only time in the game you have to put him to sleep. And you get him in the back of the head. Let me just do this. Boom, headshot. Terrible animation again.
Well, actually,
Sleeping time.
Here he is!
Jesus
It really
Christ.
Is the sleeping Richard, right?
That voice just annoys me.
At the time of the accident, 12
Richard's
years
voice.
ago, the Kuroshiges had 2 children. Their son, Mamoru, then age 8.
Mamoru?
Mamoru?
And their other child was Utako, a daughter, then age 15.
Dot dot dot.
So, the real killer is you, Utako Chase,
Whose real name is Utako Kurashige.
for reasons of revenge. That was your motive to murder both Ms. Rayburn and Mr. Ogre. All of the murders that have occurred here have been committed by you, Utako.
The nicest person there is the murderer. How stereotypical.
In the first murder, Ms. Rayburn wasn't killed by the pool. Her murder actually took place in the owner's room. You called Ms. Rayburn to your room and gave her some drink laced with sleeping medicine to knock her out. You then called Al and asked him to bring you something to drink. While Al was taking that drink to your room, you strangled Ms. Rayburn to death in your bedroom. Next, you closed the divider between your bedroom and the living room and invited Al into your room.
So, during that time, in the next room, there was a dead body?
Yep.
Utako then had a conversation with Al to construct her alibi. After that, she disguised herself using a maid outfit and a bobbed hair wig. She put the body into a laundry cart and carried it to the pool.
So that means the maid outfit that...
Yes, it was the same maid outfit that CJ said was stolen.
Utako figured that even if the body was found, Mr. Chase would be scared. Scared that his crime from 12 years ago would be discovered, so he wouldn't call the police. She then proceeded to commit her next crime. Utako disguised herself as a maid once again and brought Mr. Ogre a drink which had sleeping
I
medicine
love
in
how
it.
you can't see Richard's mouth.
She then told Mr. Ogre something about paying him some money, and she invited him to the labyrinth of ice. After the drug took effect and Ogre fell down, she pretended to tend to him and sprayed the poison in his mouth. She then thought that Emily saw that she did this. Isn't that so?
To make sure Emily kept quiet, you disguised yourself as Linda and killed Emily while she was on the stage.
However, in doing so, you made one big mistake. Linda has a big fear of water. Ever since she almost drowned in a fishing hole as a child, Linda has been scared of ponds or rivers, anywhere that water is collected, including bathtubs, and she's been unable to go near such places. Of course, that also means a tank of water.
Would include, means fail.
And that means there's no way that Linda could commit such a crime.
So then, who was performing acrobatics on stage? If it wasn't Linda, then who could it be?
It was Utako.
What? Utako?
Unbelievable. How could she?
At that time, Utako was wearing a blonde wig and an eye mask, and she has a very similar body type to Linda. On stage, with all that smoke and those strobe lights, no one would have thought it was somebody else.
But the performance was...
Utako was definitely capable. You know, she once was an Olympic hopeful in gymnastics. Utako, your dream was to appear as a gymnast in the Olympics. You even studied abroad to develop your gymnastic skills. That's how you could do such things. No matter what the reason, killing someone cannot be forgiven. And on top of everything, your crime stretched all the way to Emily, whose murder was completely unnecessary.
What?
Emily did not witness you killing Mr. Ogre. The person she suspected was Mr. Chase. She didn't have any doubts about you at all. Despite that, you killed Emily because you thought she'd seen you in the middle of committing murder.
She hadn't seen anything.
Well, that was
The
an
fear
admission
that your
right there.
crime was discovered drove you to carry out another offense. But in attempting to cover your tracks with a third murder, you provided key evidence that marked you as the culprit.
I didn't have to. I didn't have to kill Emily at all. Everything Mr. Morris said is true. I murdered 3 people.
Cornered again.
12 years ago, after I lost everything and I was a complete mess, the person that reached out to me was my husband, Jack. With his help, I graduated high school and then went to college. Years later, he proposed to me. I loved him with all my heart. And I really believed that Jack's love for me was also pure. But my own husband was the person responsible for the death of my parents. I learned this one day when I went to his company to deliver some documents. I heard Jack talking with Ogre in front of his office. They talked about the embezzlement scandal that caused my parents' deaths. First, I couldn't believe what I heard. But I had to know the truth. The truth about my parents. Fortunately, neither Rayburn or Ogre knew that I was Kuroshige's daughter. So I pretended to be a concerned wife, and I asked them about what happened 12 years ago.
You then told them you would pay them money and invited them here. It was here at the Meropolis, which Mr. Chase bet his life and his company to build, where Ms. Rayburn, Mr. Ogre, as well as Jack himself, the 3 people you detested for murdering your parents, would be done away with.
The method I used to kill Rayburn was just as you described. I used the newspaper copy to show Jack it was revenge for 12 years ago. I thought then that he probably wouldn't call the police.
You were right.
And the second murder, I placed the message in Ogre's pocket after he died, so that Detective Moore and everyone else would start to suspect Jack. After he was cornered and confessed to the crimes he committed, I thought I would kill him and make it look like a suicide.
You hated me that much? Otako, I'm so sorry. Just believe this. More than anything else, you're the most important thing to me.
Liar!
12 years ago, to make amends, I gave you money when you were in high school. But as time passed, I really did. I really did fall in love.
Am I supposed to forgive you for
Wow.
your horrible crimes?
Angriest face ever. Not really.
The thing
Horrified.
that you wished for, I made it a reality. This Meropolis, it's for you. Because you love children so much. A dreamlike theme park where kids can play freely.
So freely.
There's only one thing I ever wished for. A happy family. But you took that from me 12 years ago. And the family I was to make with you. The sounds of children's laughter echoing. The warm happiness. That was just a mirage.
Mirage.
An illusion.
Oh.
If you kill me, will you be satisfied then?
Killing you will
I don't like this voice actor anymore.
complete my revenge. Now that's the only wish I have.
I really don't like that voice actor anymore.
Oh no, this is serious.
Wow. Note the little hand fidget by the shoes. And yes, we'll save the day, but with another boom headshot. Boom! Where'd you get the can? And no one questions where that came from. No one. No one.
I really love you. I love you.
No one questions where the giant flying can came from that knocked the gun out of her hand. No one questions that the gun got knocked from her hand. Jesus Christ. Of all the things to question, that's what I would be questioning.
Please, wait!
Oh, wait, it's another twist. And yeah, for screaming, too.
Utako, I think you're my sister.
Whoa.
My real name is Mamoru Kozlov. My parents died in an accident when I was 8. Foster parents took me in. I lost all my memories from before I was 8. Until recently, I thought my foster parents were my real mom and dad. Utako, when I first met you, I had a strange reminiscent feeling. And even now, that feeling hasn't gone away. Utako, are you mine?
No. I'm not your sister. I'm just a murderer. Forget everything you know about me.
I don't want to forget you!
Where?
Even if you killed someone, I don't want to forget about you. Please, tell me the truth!
Unoka's screaming when she's 2 feet away from you.
A while back, I looked you up, but you seemed so happy living with your foster parent.
So then, you are.
Keith, go on living your life.
Happy face.
Think about your future and the road ahead. Return to school and maybe become a doctor.
Utako. Utako!
This is just like, snake, snake, snake! Except it's Utako. Brick wall. S. Because I'm not imaginative. S. Inspiration. A. Alright. Wow. Of all the places to put credits. Anyway. I think we get like a little, you know, like after the credits of every episode, they give you a little, like, what happened. Okay. Case closed. The Meropolis investigation. Done. Thank God. Okay, I've said it a bunch of times. No! I didn't like this game. The camera controls are terrible. The story is good. That's one thing the game has. Because it was written by people that wrote Case Closed, or was at least they had a heavy part in it. Character design was 4 people. 1 person designed the entire Meropolis. Whatever. No, I didn't like this game. Camera controls are terrible. The main theme playing through the entire game was terrible. The clue chain just didn't make sense in English. If I understood Japanese, I'd go and look at it in Japanese. But no, I'm American, thus I don't know Japanese, because we're stupid. Not to be stereotypical. But, debugging, I'd love to slap them, because you can't debug for shit. Wouldn't someone complain that the plus button operates the friggin' skateboard? Wouldn't someone notice that the Junior Detective lead back was useless? Who said this is a good game, as Nick said? The story was good, but it deserved to be like a 3-part episode, not a freaking game. Do something better for a game. Don't have the game, well, summary time.
Detective Moore, your reasoning was just absolutely spectacular!
Actually, I don't remember a single thing.
Gee, I wonder why.
Well, in any case, I'm really glad that the crime is now solved.
Yeah, but we came all the way here and couldn't play that much. What a letdown.
I couldn't eat the steamed eel either.
Apparently that was a reference in Japanese.
I have a really important announcement to make.
An important announcement?
Now?
Believe it or not, someone among you posted the highest score on their Meropolis passport.
Squeaky
The
Ford.
highest score?
Where? Mitch.
Congratulations,
Yep.
Mitch. Here you go.
I hate the hearts.
A permanent pass.
Awesome.
Nice job, Mitch!
Way to go, Mitch! you'll treat me to some steamed eel, right?
It's just like a dream.
Super happy face.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would never want to come back.
but
Oh,
will
good
you
point.
actually be able to use that card? What?
That's right. Mr. Chase and his wife have both been arrested.
Oh, yeah. This place is closed down, huh?
Oh, no way.
Oh, you fail.
It's okay if I can't use it, because it's a present from CJ. I'll treasure it all my
I
life.
would burn it. Burn it long time. And burn the ashes. And burn those ashes. And yes, we're saving. I'm actually pointing at the screen. Hell yeah. I'm actually going to save 3, so if I ever want to see those cutscenes at the end again. Case closed. And we're done. I'm done with the game.
Closed. The Meropolis
Finally,
investigation.
I can move on to something else. That's 2 games I've completed by myself, combined with like 3 or 4 race twos. I'm doing pretty good for myself on my channel. Hit like 370 subscribers recently, I think. You know, something like that. Alright. So, if you've watched the whole LP through, thanks for watching. If you've watched it just to see a few things, thank you anyway. You gave me views. Please, thumb up, subscribe, comment, everything. Thank you for watching, and I am now very, very glad to say that a full video walkthrough of this game exists on YouTube, because it doesn't exist anywhere as of yet, and I'm the first to have it. So, thanks for watching Case Closed, the Meropolis Investigation. I hope you'll subscribe and come back to see some of my later endeavors. Thanks for watching.